Alright, so we back. Alright. Alright, so I've been doing a quick video today because everybody's making a big brouhaha on how Chuck Norris died. I never liked Chuck Norris. And the reason why I never liked Chuck Norris is, yes, he could act, but he could never do a movie without He was one of these fucking martial artists that love to show off. This is why I didn't like Charles Bronson. Okay? Because Charles Bronson always had to go on these movies and show off his fucking martial arts. Right? Jackie Chan. He's another one that just can't go on the movies and act like a normal person. Every movie that Jackie Chan does, he's gonna have... Okay? And I'm not into those type of movies. Okay? Matter of fact, Chuck Norris was such a fucking show-off when it came to his martial arts. I'll bet anybody on YouTube $1,000 right now, cash money. If you can find me one episode of Walker, Texas Ranger, with Chuck Norris didn't do any karate moves, I'll bet you $1,000 that you can't find one movie that Chuck Norris started where there's no karate and no martial arts. I'll bet you $1,000 you can't find one TV show where he's not doing fucking martial arts. Because that's what Chuck Norris was. He was a fucking show-off. And that's why I didn't like him. Oh, I'm a good player. Look at this. I gotta kick this guy's ass on every episode of Walker, Texas Ranger. That's why I didn't watch Walker, Texas Ranger. Because there's not one Walker, Texas Ranger episode where there's no fighting in the episode. Not one episode that doesn't have martial arts in it. If you can find it, I'll pay you fucking $1,000. Cash money. If you can find me one movie with Chuck Norris played in the movie and he didn't do one karate kick, one punch, I'll give you $1,000. But you can't because he was a show-off. Okay? Because every episode of fucking Walker, Texas Ranger, there was martial arts. Every fucking movie he played in, there was martial arts. Anything he started, there was martial arts. The only thing you might not find martial arts in is like if he did a fucking interview on the Tonight Show, or if he was on 2020 or something like that. I'm talking about find one episode of Walker, Texas Rangers where he didn't fucking put his hands on somebody one time, the whole episode, the whole 1 hour episode, and I'll pay you $1,000. Find one movie with Chuck Norris didn't use any fucking martial arts one time in the entire movie, and I'll pay you $1,000. I bet you can't do it because the guy was a show-off. Okay? He's like Jackie Chan. He was like Steven Seagal. He was like Chuck Bronson. All those motherfuckers couldn't act their way out of a goddamn paper bag. And the only reason why they were popular is because they did this in every movie. Okay? That's the only reason why they were popular. I never liked the dude. I don't give a fuck that he's dead. It means nothing to me. Chuck Norris was a piece of shit. I never liked him. I never liked him in anything that he acted in. He couldn't act his way out of a paper bag. And the only reason why he was a multi-millionaire and a star, because every movie he had to do that. Okay? That's the only reason why. No talent. That was Chuck Norris. When it came to acting, no talent. Worthless human being. Couldn't act his way out of a paper bag. So everybody's... I just watched the Glenn Beck video. Oh, Chuck Norris was great. He taught my son how to get his blackmail. And then another one over here. Oh, Chuck Norris's movies were so great because he of all the martial arts. Yeah. The only reason why people watched the movies was because he was a show-off. He showed off his martial arts. That's the only reason why people watch that fucking shit. But if he didn't know how to do martial arts, he wouldn't have been able to act his way out of a fucking paper bag. So I dare you to find one episode of Texas Ranger where there wasn't a fight. Where there wasn't one karate move, one martial art move. I dare you to find that episode. And when you do, I'll pay you fucking $1,000. Because you're not going to find it. I dare you to find one Chuck Norris movie where he didn't put his fucking hands on anybody or kick anybody. Or had any kinds of fighting or martial arts in the movie. You can't find it. The guy was a piece of shit. The guy was a piece of shit. So you want to know? That's what I think of Chuck. He's a fucking piece of shit. Like I said, the only reason why those fucking assholes were any kind of celebrities is because, ooh, they had black belts and they loved to show off. If it wasn't for Steven Seagal and his martial arts, he would be a nobody. Jackie Chan is another useless person that can't do one movie without fighting in it. Because he's got to show off his martial arts. Chuck Bronson, the actor, not the cop watcher, couldn't do one fucking movie without fucking having martial arts in it. These people only watch them because the only reason why people watch their movies is because of that. Shit. It's the only reason why people watch that shit. I didn't watch that shit. I thought Walking Texas Ranger was the worst fucking piece of shit TV show on TV. My mother loved it. Every time my mother turned on Walking Texas Ranger, I wanted to fucking puke. Literally. You know, there's been a lot of dumb TV shows out there that don't have a point. And people love them. Well, I love Chuck Norris because every episode he's kicking somebody's ass. Well, that's good for you. I thought it was a waste of time for me. And then you had these idiots in the 90s that watched the show for 7+ years with the same fucking ending, but yet it was on for 7 fucking years and people watched it with the same fucking ending. I watched 3 episodes and I was like, another show my mother liked. I couldn't stand it. Madlock. Oh, we find Ben Madlock's client not guilty. Then Ben Locke says a few words in the courthouse, walks down the courthouse steps, buys a fucking hot dog. Next episode, his client gets found not guilty, walks down the courthouse steps, buys another hot dog. Third episode, Ben Madlock walks down the court. His client gets found not guilty, walks out of the courthouse, buys a hot dog. Fourth episode, client's not guilty, walks out of the courthouse, buys a hot dog. That's why I didn't watch Ben Madlock, because it was the same fucking ending in every fucking show. It was the same exact fucking ending for 7 to 8 fucking years. And people watch that shit. So the Madlock show with Andy Griffith sucked. But the Madlock show with Kathy Bates, I love that. The new one that's on now, that's entertaining. The one with Andy Griffith was garbage. And the same thing that I just said with the Madlock show with Andy Griffith, where every fucking episode, client not guilty, goes and buys a hot dog, because that's pretty much what Ben Madlock did in every fucking episode of Madlock. Same fucking thing with Chuck Norris. He couldn't do one episode of Walker, Texas Ranger without, I gotta beat somebody up, because I gotta show off, because I'm a quadruple black belt, I gotta show off. So he was nothing to me. I didn't like the guy. I thought the dude sucked. I thought the dude sucked. Because like I said, Chuck Norris, I dare you to find one Chuck Norris movie without martial arts in it. I dare you to find one episode of Walker, Texas Ranger without martial arts in it. And I'll pay you fucking $1,000. So everybody's, in the internet corners crying, oh, boo-hoo, Chuck Norris died. And you know what? I never liked Chuck Norris. I thought it was a fucking show-off. He was only famous because he had to show off his martial arts and everything he did. That's the only reason why he was famous. Couldn't act his way out of a fucking paper bag. Had to show off on camera. Oh, I can kickbox. I can do this. I can do the hi-ya. Yeah. Fuck you, fuck you, Chuck Norris. Fuck you. I don't care that you're dead. I don't give a fuck you're dead. One less useless actor who couldn't act his way out of a paper bag is gone off this earth. and not wasting any more of my oxygen. So, I don't give a fuck about Chuck Norris. Fuck him. Fuck him, he's dead. And if Chuck Norris was alive, I'd tell him he's a piece of shit right to his fucking face. And that's my fucking opinion. I'm back quiet. Fuck Chuck Norris. Worthless piece of shit. That's what he was. Couldn't act his way out of a paper bag. Had to use martial arts and everything. Just like Chuck Bronson and fucking Steven Seagal and Jackie Chan. You know? If it wasn't for their martial arts, they would be nobodies. Just saying. And I got better things to do than watch a movie where every 5 minutes that don't interest me. Those kind of movies don't interest me. Sorry, never did. Not sorry. So again, if you're watching this on one of the channels that are stealing my content, you're supporting a thief. Up yours! And as always, if you can't speak freely, you're simply not free. And as always, stay safe, be well, take care of yourself and each other. Show's over, Wolf is tired. See ya, we're getting the fuck out.